Hey everyone, welcome back to Easy Talk, where we make small talk sound smart. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack, her partner in linguistic crime. Today's topic might sound simple, but it's something you do all day without even thinking. Talking about your daily tasks.
Right. Whether you're chatting with coworkers, updating your boss, or just telling a friend what you did today, the way you talk about your tasks shows confidence and clarity.
Exactly. If you just say, I worked, that's flat. But if you say, I finished the client report and planned tomorrow's meeting, you sound organized and more professional.
We'll teach you natural ways to say what you do every day so you can sound fluent and friendly, not robotic.
Exactly. If you just say, I worked, that's flat. But if you say, I finished the client report and planned tomorrow's meeting, you sound organized and more professional.
Oh, you'll love this. Mine starts with coffee and chaos.
So, let's dive deeper. Mornings set the tone for your whole day and your conversations. When someone asks, how's your morning? It's not just small talk, it's connection.
Yeah, it's like a mini snapshot of your life. You're giving someone a window into your day, not a weather report.
Exactly. Let's break it down a few ways to make those answers sound natural. Instead of, I woke up and went to work, try saying, I started my day with a quick workout, then jumped into emails. It's short, but it paints a picture.
Or, I grabbed coffee and caught up on messages before my first meeting. That phrase, caught up on messages, is something you'll hear native speakers say all the time.
Oh, totally! It's conversational gold. Let's do a mini role play so you guys listening can repeat after us.
I'll go first. Hey, how's your morning been so far?
Pretty good. I've been working through my to-do list and listening to some music to stay focused.
Great one. And notice she used working through. That shows progress, not perfection. You can use it for anything. I'm working through my assignments. Or, I'm working through a new recipe.
Try saying it out loud with us. I'm working through my... Go ahead, fill in your task.
Don't worry if it feels awkward now. The more you say it, the more natural it sounds. It's like warming up your voice before singing.
Coming up next, we'll talk about those midday conversations where things get busier and words like update, wrap up, and check in become your best friends.
All right, so your morning's done, caffeine's kicking in, and you're deep in the day's grind. This is when English learners often freeze up. How do you sound natural when talking about what you're doing at work?
True. It's easy to just say, I'm working, but that doesn't tell anyone what you're actually doing. Instead, use action phrases that describe your progress. For example, I'm wrapping up a report. I'm checking in with a client. I'm updating the project plan.
Each one shows movement. It's active English. Wrapping up means you're finishing something. Checking in means you're communicating. Updating means you're improving or changing something.
You can even make small talk at work sound better. Like if a coworker asks, busy day? You could reply, yeah, I'm finalizing a few tasks before lunch. Short, clear, natural.
Let's role play again. I'll be the coworker. Hey Jack, how's your day going?
Pretty good. I'm finishing up some edits and preparing for our afternoon meeting.
Smooth. That sounds confident and conversational.
And listeners, try practicing that pattern. I'm verb plussing plus, task. It works for nearly anything. I'm organizing files. I'm planning tomorrow's lesson. I'm reviewing notes. Easy, right?
Totally. And later, we'll show you how to summarize your day in English, perfect for ending meetings or chatting with friends after work.
Midday is that point where everyone's juggling 10 things at once: emails, meetings, lunch plans, and a dash of stress. It's also when communication matters most. How you describe what you're doing helps people understand your focus.
Exactly. Think about it. If your manager asks, how's the project going? And you say, good, that ends the conversation. But if you reply, I'm coordinating with the design team and reviewing the final layout, now you sound engaged.
That's the power of details. They don't just show what you're doing, they show you're aware and on top of things.
Let's talk about some work talk phrases that native speakers drop casually. Try these out. I'm touching base with the client means checking in or following up. I'm ironing out the final details means fixing small problems. I'm setting things up for tomorrow means preparing ahead.
And one of my favorites, I'm keeping things on track. It's simple but confident.
Let's give our listeners a mini practice chat. Repeat after us.
Hey, how's work going?
Pretty good. I'm ironing out the final details for a presentation.
Now try switching roles. Say what you're doing today using one of those phrases. Go on. We'll wait a second.
Nice. And here's a fun tip. Record yourself saying these phrases during your day. You'll hear your rhythm improve.
Coming up next, we'll tackle afternoon updates and how to describe your progress without sounding like a robot or a broken record.
Ah, the afternoon zone. You've already powered through the morning rush, but the day's not done yet. This is when people start checking in, asking, how's that going? Or any progress on the project.
Yup, and this is where English learners sometimes run out of words. They either repeat the same phrase, I'm working on it, or they freeze. But we've got better ways to say it.
Try these. I've made some progress on the report. I'm halfway through updating the database. I just finished the draft and now I'm reviewing it.
See the difference? Each one shows where you are in your task, beginning, middle, or end. That makes your English sound alive and precise.
You can even mix in small details to sound more natural. For example, I've wrapped up the easy parts. Now I'm working on the tricky section.
I like that. It feels real, like you're actually describing your day, not reading a script.
Exactly. And in team settings, those updates make you sound like a great communicator. Imagine this. Your manager asks, how's everything going? And you say, I've organized the data and I'll finalize the charts after lunch. That's clear, confident, and easy to follow.
Let's do a mini practice round. I'll say the question. You guys listening, answer out loud with your own version. Ready? What are you working on this afternoon?
Nice! If you said something with I'm or I've, you nailed it.
Coming up next, we'll talk about those after-work reflections, how to sound natural when sharing what you got done, or even when you didn't get it all finished.
Okay, so it's the end of the day. You're tired, maybe proud, maybe just dreaming of dinner. But this moment, wrapping up your day, is one of the most common times you'll need to talk about your tasks.
Yeah. Whether you're checking out with your boss, talking to a friend, or updating your planner, you need to summarize what you did, and saying, I finished my work just doesn't cut it.
Right. Instead, give a clear picture. Try, I wrapped up the project presentation. I managed to clear most of my inbox. I completed the client call and scheduled tomorrow's follow-up.
Each one shows progress, not perfection. Notice the tone. It's calm, not braggy. You're just being factual and confident.
And here's a bonus phrase I love. I called it a day. It means you've stopped working and are done for now. For example, after editing for 2 hours, I called it a day.
That's such a classic. Super casual, super native. Let's make it real with a short role play.
So Jack, what did you get done today?
Let's see. I wrapped up the script, edited the first draft, and called it a day before my brain melted.
Huh, smart move. Productivity with boundaries.
And that's key. Ending your day clearly helps others know what's done and what's next. It's communication and self-care.
Next time, we'll talk about how to plan tomorrow's tasks in English, so you sound focused and forward-looking, not frazzled.
Oof, forward-looking. That sounds like responsibility calling.
You can't ghost tomorrow, Jack.
All right, we've wrapped up today's work. Now comes the part everyone loves to pretend they enjoy. Planning tomorrow.
Haha, yeah. The "I'll deal with it tomorrow" crowd is feeling seen right now. But here's the thing. How you talk about future tasks can actually make them feel lighter and more doable.
Absolutely. English has great little phrases to sound organized without sounding robotic. Instead of saying, "I will do this," which can feel stiff, try, "I'm planning to finish the report tomorrow." "I'll be meeting the team in the morning." "I'm hoping to review the new files before lunch."
Notice the difference? "I'm planning to," "I'll be," and "I'm hoping to" sound conversational and flexible. They're polite, natural, and very common in real-life talk.
And if you want to sound extra proactive, throw in timing words like, "First thing in the morning, I'll check the new data," or "By noon, I want to have my notes ready."
Let's try a little exchange. I'll ask, "So what's on your plate for tomorrow, Jack?"
"I'm planning to record 2 podcast episodes and maybe sneak in a nap between them."
Maybe. You and naps are like best friends. You should just admit it.
Huh. Guilty. But see how easy that was? You can blend real life with planning language and sound completely natural.
All right, listeners, your turn. Say out loud, "Tomorrow I'm planning to," and fill in your task. Try it.
Nicely done. Coming up next, we'll cover how to talk about priorities, the difference between what's important and what can totally wait till next week.
Or next month if you're me.
Don't expose yourself like that, Emma.
Hey, just being relatable.
Okay, so you've got your to-do list for tomorrow. But here's the tricky part. Everything feels important, right? You've got tasks screaming for attention like kids in a candy store.
Exactly. And that's why learning how to talk about priorities is so useful, not just for sounding fluent, but for staying sane. It helps others understand what you're focusing on first.
Totally. Instead of saying, "I have a lot to do," try something like, "My main focus tomorrow is finishing the presentation. The top priority right now is responding to client feedback. I'm putting the new proposal on hold until next week."
Boom. Clear, structured, and grown-up English. Using phrases like main focus, top priority, and on hold helps you organize your thoughts and sound confident when you talk about your day.
And I love that "on hold" phrase. It's polite and professional. You're not ignoring a task. You're simply delaying it strategically.
Here's a quick mini dialogue you can copy. What's your priority for tomorrow?
My main focus is updating the team slides. I'll handle emails later in the afternoon.
That's gold. You're showing control of your time, which always sounds impressive, especially in work conversations.
Also, little connectors like "first," "then," and "after that" help your listener follow along. Example: "First, I'll review the report. Then, I'll check the data. After that, I'll prepare a short summary."
See? Smooth flow, no confusion.
And listeners, try this. Look at your next to-do list and say it out loud in that order. It'll instantly make your English sound more natural and make your brain feel organized.
Coming up next, we'll dig into how to talk about challenges without sounding negative. Because yes, things go wrong, but your words can keep them sounding calm and professional.
Oh, so we're finally talking about your relationship with deadlines?
If deadlines were people, I'd block them.
Relatable.
All right, let's get real. No day goes perfectly. We all hit snags, delays, or the occasional "why won't this file open" moment.
Oh yeah, or that classic, "It was working yesterday." But here's the key. How you talk about problems in English can make you sound calm, capable, and even confident.
Exactly. Instead of panicking or complaining, focus on solutions. Try these useful phrases. "I ran into a small issue, but I'm working on it." "There's been a slight delay due to reason." "I'm troubleshooting the problem right now." "We're still waiting for an update from the client."
Notice the tone. It's professional, not dramatic. You're explaining what's wrong and showing that you're handling it.
Yes, let's show the difference. If you say, everything went wrong, people might panic with you. But if you say, there were a few hiccups, but I've already fixed most of them, you sound like someone in control.
Let's do a practice example. I'll ask, "Hey Lena, how's the project going?"
It's going pretty well. We hit a small snag with the new software, but I'm already working on a fix.
Perfect. You shared the truth and the solution. No drama, no confusion.
And listeners, here's your quick challenge. Next time something doesn't go as planned, describe it calmly in English. Use words like small issue, slight delay, or minor problem. It changes how people hear you and how you feel.
And if all else fails, just do what Lena does. Blame the Wi-Fi.
Hey, Wi-Fi can't argue back.
Coming up next, we'll talk about how to ask for help when you need it. Because being fluent isn't just knowing words, it's knowing when to speak up.
And I promise, no one's ever too cool to ask for help. Not even you, Jack.
I'm learning that slowly.
So, we've talked about challenges, but let's be honest. Sometimes you just need help, and asking for it the right way in English can make a huge difference.
Yeah, because if you just say, "Help me," you might sound like you're drowning in paperwork. The goal is to ask clearly and politely without sounding helpless.
Exactly. Try these instead. Could you give me a hand with this? Would you mind taking a quick look? I could use your input on this project. Can we go over this part together?
Each one shows teamwork, not panic. You're inviting someone in, not dumping a problem on them.
And notice the tone. Soft, friendly, and respectful. For example, "Hey, I'm having trouble uploading the file. Could you take a quick look?" Sounds so much smoother than "it doesn't work."
Let's try it out. I'll play the one who needs help. "Hey Lena, would you mind checking my notes? I'm not sure if they make sense."
Of course, let's look through them together.
Easy, natural, helpful. And you can use this tone in emails too, like, "I'd really appreciate your feedback," or "Please let me know if you have a moment to review this."
Listeners, here's your mini task. Pick one thing you struggled with today and try asking for help in English using one of those phrases.
You'll sound confident and cooperative. That's real fluency.
Coming up next, we'll cover how to offer help the right way so you sound kind and professional without overstepping. We'll believe it when we hear it, Jack.
Okay, so in the last chapter, we talked about asking for help. Now it's your turn to be the hero, offering help in a way that sounds friendly, not forced.
Exactly. Because saying, "Do you need help?" can sometimes sound too direct or even a little pushy, depending on tone. English has smoother ways to do it.
Totally. Try these instead. "Would you like me to give you a hand with that? Can I help you out? Do you want me to take a look? If you'd like, I can handle that part."
Those sound natural and polite. You're offering, not insisting. And if the person says no, it still feels comfortable.
Here's the secret. Use a soft tone and open body language when offering help. Even in a video call, your voice can show warmth. For instance, "Hey, I noticed you've got a lot on your plate. Want me to take care of the notes?"
I like that phrase, "a lot on your plate." It's such a nice idiom. It means you're busy or have too much going on.
Right. And idioms like that make your English sound way more natural. Another one is, "I can lighten your load," meaning you'll help make their work easier.
Let's do a quick role play for listeners.
"Hey Lena, I can see you're swamped. Want me to check those edits for you?"
That'd be amazing, thanks. I was just about to lose track of commas.
Hoo-hoo. See? Polite, natural, and kind of funny. That's real conversation energy.
You don't have to use fancy words, just sincerity. Helping out makes people trust you more, whether you're talking to coworkers, classmates, or even family.
Coming up next, we'll flip the script again. How to give feedback or comment on someone's work without sounding too harsh or too fake.
Ooh, the delicate art of being honest but not scary.
Yeah, basically, how to sound like a helpful human instead of a broken printer.
Hey, that's our tagline right there.
All right, we're stepping into dangerous territory. Feedback. The word alone can make people nervous.
Oh, yeah, because no one wants to sound rude or fake. But the truth is, giving feedback is one of the most valuable daily communication skills you can learn. It's not just for bosses, it's for friends, coworkers, even classmates.
Exactly. So how do you say what needs to be said without hurting feelings? The key is balance. Start positive, mention what could improve, then end on encouragement. It's like a feedback sandwich.
Love that. Here's how it works. Start with something good. I really like how you organize this section. Then gently add your suggestion. Maybe we could make the ending a bit shorter. Finish strong. Overall, it's super clear and engaging.
That flow shows respect. You're giving real feedback, but you're not tearing anyone down. You're saying, let's make this better together.
And tone matters too. Words like maybe, perhaps, and a bit help soften your feedback. For example, it might sound smoother if we change this sentence, feels kind, not bossy.
Exactly. Here's a mini role play for our listeners.
Hey Jack, your intro was great, really catchy.
Good call. I'll tighten it up. Thanks for the note.
Simple, collaborative, and friendly. That's how professionals talk.
And for those listening, try giving feedback on something small this week. It could be a classmate's slide, a coworker's report, or even your friend's photo caption. Focus on the how, not just the what.
Because feedback, when done right, builds trust, not tension.
Coming up next, we'll explore how to accept feedback without taking it personally, because that's a superpower in itself.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. Kai, get ready. I've got notes.
I knew that was coming.
All right, so we've learned how to give feedback. But now comes the harder part, accepting it. Because let's be real, no one likes hearing they could have done something better.
Yeah, the ego always wants to jump in like, "Excuse me, I worked hard on that." But great communicators know how to listen first, react later. It's not about being perfect, it's about improving.
Exactly. And in English, there are smart, polite ways to accept feedback without sounding defensive. Try these. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll take another look. Good catch. I didn't notice that before. That's helpful feedback. I'll make the changes. I appreciate your honesty.
Each one does the same thing. You show gratitude and readiness to improve. It tells people you're open-minded and mature.
Let's do a quick example.
Hey Emma, I think your summary could be a little shorter. It's great, but just a bit long.
Good note, Kai. I'll tighten it up. Thanks for catching that.
Boom. No tension, no awkwardness, just teamwork.
Listeners, take a second and reflect. What's one thing you're proud of this week? Say it out loud, even if it's small.
Like, I made it through the week without losing my headphones again.
Progress is progress, Jack.
Next, we'll wrap up this whole series by talking about consistency. How to keep practicing daily conversation so your English stays sharp without feeling like homework.
Oof. Consistency. The final boss of language learning.
Don't worry, we've got the cheat codes.
Here we are, the grand finale. We've covered everything, from your morning coffee chatter to wrapping up your week. But if you want all this to stick, there's one magic word: consistency.
Yep. You can learn all the phrases in the world, but if you don't use them, they'll fade faster than your motivation on a Monday morning.
So true. The trick is making English part of your routine, not just your study time. For example, start your day by describing what you're about to do out loud, like, I'm making breakfast, or I'm getting ready for work. Simple, daily stuff.
Exactly. And during the day, talk to yourself about your tasks. I'm replying to an email. I'm finishing my report. It might sound silly, but it builds fluency. You're training your brain to think in English naturally.
You can also use your phone as a mini speaking buddy. Record quick voice notes like, "Today I learned how to say wrap up a meeting." Then listen back later. It helps you hear your own progress.
Another big tip: repetition without pressure. You don't need hours, just a few minutes every day. 5 minutes of real-world talk beats 1 hour of silent grammar drills.
And find ways to enjoy it. Watch short clips, talk to friends, or even listen to podcasts like ours. The goal is to make English part of your life, not your homework.
Speaking of which, remember all those phrases we've practiced? You can build your own daily English script. Write out your morning routine, work updates, and evening wrap-ups using those examples.
That's genius, like your personal language diary. Every week, add one new phrase, and boom, growth without grind.
And if you miss a day, don't guilt trip yourself. Just start again. Progress isn't about perfection, it's about showing up, one sentence at a time.
So here's our challenge to you listeners. Tomorrow, describe your entire day in English, morning, afternoon, and night. Use the words we've shared in this series.
Do it like a story, because your daily life is the best English lesson you'll ever have.
Thank you for learning, laughing, and leveling up with us.
Keep talking, keep practicing, and keep showing up, because your voice deserves to be heard in any language.
Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay consistent.
See you in the next episode, where we'll tackle how to sound more natural in small talk.
Oh boy, small talk, my nemesis.
Buckle up, it's gonna be fun.